Hey, it is Sunday Fun Day here at Occupy Democrats, and it's January, it's 2026, but we'll be right at Valentine's Day before you know it, and that harkens this breaking story to one of Donald Trump's most precious bromances with Elon Musk. The stable genius that's actually at Tesla who thinks he's in love with the other stable genius. They had a bromance, then they broke up, and then Elon needed some more money. So he came back to kiss the ring again in his bromance with Donald Trump. But in this breaking story, Elon Musk goes and shows you exactly how stupid he truly can be, which explains why he and Donald Trump in so many ways are bestest pals. You know what Donald thinks of Elon? This.
A star is born, Elon. He's an amazing guy. We were sitting together tonight.
Oh yeah, he's a star. But who is Elon really?
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA.
No, Elon, you're not dark MAGA. You're actually an illegal immigrant. This.
We'll give you $3 million. It was literally like, these people are insane.
They obviously do not realize we're sleeping in the office.
In fact, when they did fund us, they realized that we were illegal immigrants.
Well,
Yes, we were.
I'd say it's a gray area.
But of course, Donald trusts him at Doge to clean up all that government waste, fraud, and abuse, right?
You trust Elon. I mean, you can't imagine a scenario where you would have to rail him in or set up guardrails for him.
He reports to me, and he's doing a fantastic job. I wanted somebody who's extremely intelligent. He's that. He's also a good cost cutter. You can't send an average person into that quagmire.
Yes, the other stable genius running around a stage with a chainsaw. Here. And Donald gives him the stamp of approval by calling him the best at something that, oddly, Donald doesn't say he is. Here.
Elon Musk told me he's the greatest. I would say, in terms of computer, I would say he's probably about as good as you get.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA.
But never forget, at the core of the South African man ain't gonna play Sun City apartheid. This is really Elon right here. And if you want to see both of them out of the White House forever, just subscribe to the channel. But in this breaking story, what is Elon really not so good at, which is weird? Maybe AI are being punked because this clown wants to suck up to Donald Trump so bad that he was willing, as the owner of X, to completely punk himself in stupidity for posting an absurd AI video about Venezuela. Check this breaking story out. Breaking news, Elon Musk falls for transparently fake video of Venezuelans thanking Trump. Tesla founder and rabid supporter of President Donald Trump, Elon Musk, shared a video late Saturday of what appears to be Venezuelans, in quotes, crying on their knees thanking Trump for his hostile takeover of Venezuela, but critics were quick to point out that Musk, as did many other prominent MAGA figures, appeared to have fallen for a transparently fake video. Yeah, smartest guy in the world, right? Initially posted by right-wing influencer Wall Street Apes to their more than 1.2 million followers, the video depicts several apparent Venezuelans celebrating in the streets, with one thanking Trump for his administration's attack on Venezuela while fighting back tears. Musk would go on to share the video on his own social media account, but critics were quick to point out that the video was almost certainly generated with generative artificial intelligence, claims that were later supported by X's own crowd-based fact-checking service known as, Community Notes.
El pueblo finalmente está libre. El pueblo llora por su libertad. Finalmente, estamos libres, estamos libres. Gracias, Donald Trump.
In quotes, notice how all of the shill accounts were mega viral using fake videos, wrote ex-user Murray, a political commentator with nearly 300,000 followers. In quotes, this is a new preferred tool to manufacture consent and brainwash the populace. How much more evidence do you need to realize you're being bombarded with a coordinated propaganda campaign? Others, like ex-user Oliver Darko, also frequent political commentator with nearly 2,500 followers, noted that actual videos of Venezuelans in the wake of the Trump administration's attack and takeover were far less entertaining. In quotes, people keep posting these fake AI-generated videos about Venezuela because the real videos are less entertaining, they wrote, alongside a video of Venezuelans lined up outside a grocery store that was captured by Dutch freelance journalist Thomas van Ling. Despite numerous MAGA influencers' online posts, there is no evidence of widespread celebrations in Venezuela. Among Americans, U.S. military action in Venezuela is also wildly unpopular, with a recent CBS News YouGov poll showing that 70% of Americans were against the Trump administration taking military action in the South American nation. Where do we even start with that? You're talking about a guy who can somehow launch and land a rocket, a guy who somehow created in some way, shape, form, or fashion Tesla, who is such a sycophant. That's why and how emotion, shut your brain down, can fall for that. But really what that's about, it's just about the MAGA faithful, how moronic they are, and how easy it is to actually pull one over, to punk Elon Musk because of his frailty to needing to suck up to Donald Trump. You guys like and share the video. Stay frosty.